Hello and welcome back to After the End. Last time we sorted out our vassal issues, however, there are some suggestions from the comments I want to try out. The first one is, you can make a family independent. Well, let's see. Because, well, let's see if it's possible. So, House Lambert here. I am going to make you independent. It will cost us 50 stress, but we're currently, like, it's not going to be a break for us, so that's fine. And that destroys the family, and that lowers our vassal thing. We're at 4 and now we're at 3. Perfect, that does work. Okay. Does stress our current character out, so it's not ideal, but we can do that. We can do that. So every time our stress drops low enough, we can think about doing that. Also, do I really have an entrenched... Oh, it's a vice presidency. That's fine. Doesn't worry. Don't worry about it. I was going to say, do I have a regency? But I don't. The second one, I don't think will work. But I'm going to do it anyway, just so that we have tested it. So, if I create the Duchy of Blue Mountains... Let's have a look here. So, Duchy of Blue Mountains... It is part of High Desert. Okay, so we're going to create this title. So, the suggestion was I could give that duchy to you. I can. No, I can't. Okay. For the same reason I thought we could. Yeah, so they must hold at least one county or barony. So we can only do it where we hold land. So if we hold land, we can give the land away and then give them the duchy. But we can't, yeah, we can't just give them the duchy directly. Cool, that's kind of how I thought that worked, but the fact it was lit up confused me for a second, but I guess technically we could give them a bit of our land and that duchy maybe in some way, but anyway, doesn't matter. We're not giving away Washington, Manhattan, or Westchester, so, you know, it's fine. Oh, that's the building slot from last time. So you know how DEFCON 1 says that you get an additional building slot? There it is, you can tell it's that one because it's overlapping with the rest of the UI. Hey, everywhere got the extra building slot. Fantastic. Why is the Grant 2 broken on this one, but not broken on Manhattan? Look at that. Yeah, why is it working on one and not working on the other? That's wild. I guess because you probably don't usually have this many base building slots without having multiple special buildings, and Manhattan has the special building, as does that one. Yeah, it's probably the reason why, but it's weird. Anyway. So we could build in these ones as well. We should actually consider it. Although I should probably upgrade something like the workshops here to get extra tax. Well, it's only extra tax. Is there anything else I could get in here that would be really worth it? Farms and fields are pretty good. Oh, the Great Lighthouse. Oh yeah, we have these great buildings. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, 12% holding taxes. What's the upgrade of that? 25% holding taxes. Ooh, that is nice. Okay. I am going to build... on what's it? This one's just tax, right? Yeah. Let's build the Great Lighthouse here. Sure. Sounds good to me. Manhattan? You got anything I want you to build? Probably not, because I probably want to upgrade their current ones. Oh no, I've still got these buildings. Maybe they're just available for every holding. I just missed it. We could go for a great library. I think we've got one in Washington, but it would be really good to have another one. Yeah, let's build another great library. Cool. So that's that. We need a worthy successor to Liberty. So that's going to be Raoul. Okay. And then Pursuit of Happiness is this one. Waiting for it to, yeah. That can be you. That's fine. Hopefully that, yep, that's gone. Perfect. Alright. So now we've done that, we should maybe consider expanding, right? I mean, we don't have any factions who are dangerous. I think. We have an independence faction that's thinking about it. Maybe we'll wait a couple of months and then we do it. Yeah, let's wait a couple months. Influenza. Esoteric practices are what you want to do here. Okay. And we were successful. Also, I think this is saying that my court grandeur is an issue. Is that correct? Oh, we're right on the edge. Could just tip this over the edge here. Maybe middling lodgings will upgrade 1? Yeah, let's do that. Must be because we had like a artifact that was pushing us over the edge or something that we've got rid of. Anyway, that's fine. I think I want to expand a little bit. Let's see what our options are. So, we have Front Range, Big Sky, and Fallon in here. Actually, I was going to wait a month, wasn't I? Let's wait till the end of the month, at least. And we can see how, yeah, and see how big the factions actually are. Okay, some of them are disappearing. That's nice. Vice President can make me 900 golds just randomly. That's very nice. Okay. I'm going to swing the scales back in my favor, though. Using Piety. There we go. Right. And they're now less powerful. Okay, bunch of random bits of renown. And I think we're ready to go. How strong is the faction? Yeah, not strong at all. That's what I wanted to check. Cool. A bunch of people unable to join factions currently. It's the perfect time for us to expand. I think I want to take this land. I want to get all of this land, ideally, in one war. I kind of want to grab you as well, but I'm also just kind of hoping you want to be my vassal at some point. But anyway. Yeah, do I just declare 3 wars? I might. Oh, also, in terms of these, do we have anything that we're good on? Need Boulder and, Pueblo. We need Laramie. This one, this is another one where I'm going to have to revoke the titles, but we have everything for Oregon. Yeah, we don't have everything for that yet. Okay, so some of these I'm just going to have to go into debug mode for. But that's alright. And acquire Greenland. We know what we need to do with that. We need to increase our diplomatic range. Which we can do after we finish getting all the learning stuff. Cool. Right, I'm going to declare on Front Range and Big Sky and Fallon. I don't suppose you want to just be my vassal? You would actually be a yes if we could get your opinion high enough, but let's not worry about that. What unit is your part of? Big Sky. So I was thinking it might be worth leaving them just until I get Big Sky, then we'd be the de jure vassal. Or she would be our de jure vassal, and then she just joined me, but nah, we'll just declare the war. Right, restore the American province is 150. We should do that, yeah, we should do that. That one. You're going to be another restore the American province. And Fallon, I'm going to declare a holy war for county on you. Wonderful. Then I'm going to find somewhere for our troops to exist, and then we will move over. Let's go for here. Right, raise all. Now we wait. They're going to raise their troops a lot quicker. I think they might be coming to fight us right now, but it's not going to work. But I think that is what they're aiming to do. Alright, they're just coming to siege. That's fine. You're my best leader. Sort by commander skill. I think you're probably better. Vice President has leveraged their position. Alright. They've gained a ton of money for themselves. Oh yeah, somebody was talking about one of my rivals. I think it was maybe the person who held New Jersey or something, having a ton of money. Time, yeah, they have 1,000. Georgia has, oh, it was Georgia. They have 3,000. The reason that this is, I think, is because if you think about how much money we're making, right? They're making that much money, but there's nowhere for them to expand. They can't expand in it to anywhere. They can't really spend their money that well. So basically, they're just accumulating money with no real way to spend it. Like outside of activities. Which they might, if they've gone to an activity, they'll then be building up money while at that activity that someone else is holding. So it kind of makes sense that, yeah, there's going to be some people with absurd amounts of money because, well, they have nothing to spend it on. Like, we're the only person who's actually spending money on wars. Everyone else is just kind of chilling. I guess I'll fire this. Yeah, let's do that. We have rescued her, and that got us a weak hook. Wonderful. Don't really need to worry about it, but we got it. Yeah, we're not going to go and demand payment. We're not going to go and get them to vote for us because, you know, we're using vice presidency voting. Hey, I learned a language. I'll just take the increase to cultural acceptance. That's cool. But yeah, we have the hook, and we were halfway through it, so I felt we should continue doing that. So, do I speak your language? No, I don't speak Spanglish. Alright. Head over here for our army. Do I have an organizer anywhere? I'm just scrolling to find one instead of typing it in the search bar. I understand the search bar would be quicker, but there we go. Found one. Cool. And their army is absolutely destroyed. Yep. It's worth 50% war score because, well, it's their entire army. Right, transfer a vassal. Hopefully that will actually, yep, register. Good. How many are we over right now? 3. We know the solution, we just need to lower our stress a little bit to make it happen. Right, chill. Hey, getting renowned pretty quickly. Hostile factions are disappearing. Captured the enemy leader. That's absolutely perfect. Yeah, I'll enforce demands. We got the Holy Finger of Greg. I don't know if I can destroy the Holy Finger of Greg. It's too well a named thing for us to destroy. But anyway, head here. That is your army. I was wondering. I was like, oh, so okay, so those are the mercenaries. Where's the rest of your army? No, that's them. All right. And that is the Holy Finger of Greg. All right, cool. Let's keep heading over here. Blackmail. Why are you blackmailing me? You know that Hugo is not the real father of Theovelt. Is he not? Oh. Alright. I mean, I think I might just decline. Yeah, that's fine. I'm an adulterer, but, you know, whatever. It's not that big a deal. Right. Lost a level of devotion, but again, I don't really care, so that's fine. New powerful family? No, as another vassal. Okay. Every time we saw that new powerful family message, we should have been very unhappy. Oh, anyway. A couple of factions disbanded. And taking this one. Let's head to the next one. Anybody worth war score? Nope. The land was worth 25 by itself. Prisoners. Oscar. Hook. Count whatever. Hook. Corwin. Hook. There we go. Right. And we are now off towards Billings. Wonderful. Great Lighthouse is finished. It's good to see. That's in Washington. What do I need for the next level? Metropolis building or its upgrade. So, oh, I need to upgrade this to the next level. Oh, okay. I can do that. Sure. I'll pay the money for that. I didn't even realize we had access to it. Sure. We can do that. Head over here. Liberty has dropped a rank because the person who holds it is dead. Next successor is going to be Ezekiel. Wonderful. March our way over here and nice 5-day siege. Okay, gonna head up this way. More prisoners taken. Any of them worth war score? Nope. Okay. Let's get ourselves a hook. 100 gold and a hook. Right. It's all fine. Diarch imprison. You would like me to be okay with you imprisoning this random person? Well, I think I'm going to veto that, probably. Yeah. I don't really know why you want to imprison that random person. That's fine. Okay. Now I see why the vice president's a problem. Because they keep trying to do things. And you'd much rather they just did nothing. That's okay. And 6 days left on the siege. Got that. Head to the next one. Might head to Fallon on the way past, because we can easily grab that one while we're here. So, 5 days. Next one. No prisoners off after that one. We will defeat their army and take the siege. Giving us a second, in a second. Lose a ton of stress due to that event. Good. Oh, you have managed to raise the scales towards yourself. Yeah, that's a problem. They can now try and revoke titles. Alright. Grant 5 vassals to the rightful liege. Sure. I'll do that. That should be all of them going through. Force demands. Head over here. Let's get ourselves Big Sky. You, transfer vassal. Transfer vassal. Sharing the load. I'll take the hit in Sacramento so that I don't take a development hit in our capital. Seems good to me. And 6 days left on this siege. That might be the end of the war. It might not be. Depends how much this gives us. That's the end of the war. Wonderful. Force demands. Prisoners. Let's get ourselves 43 gold for you. Disbands. Wonderful. So, Big Sky. I have some land for you. There we go. Any de jure vassals who I can put underneath other people? Nope. They counted as new vassals, unfortunately, so that's causing us some issues, but we can always destroy some more family titles in a bit. But that definitely makes the realm look a little bit nicer, having this bit of land in the center no longer just be wilderness. Hey, we got some more renown. That's good. Could potentially hold the world's quickest feast in our capital, which would lower our stress by quite a lot. Let's maybe do that. Also, it will also give us a chance to let some of the negative opinion from being at war burn off. Let's go feast. Capital. So we're going to hold it in... apparently we get... It's not good to hold it in Washington. I'm going to hold it in Washington anyway, because it'll give it a bonus. I think. Although the bonus might apply to any of the... Let me just have a look. This. No, there are individual bonuses for holding. So yeah. We'll hold it in Washington. So any bonuses are in Washington. There we go. We go from max here, max here. Now to make it quick, you have to uninvite everybody. There we go. If I do just courtiers, are they all within my court? Yes. You might think it's a stupid question, but it's not a guarantee. Fine, so we're inviting people at our court. Our goal is recreation to lower our stress so we can get rid of more families. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. And we're going to go. Start feast. Now, because they're all already in our court, that means that the feast will start immediately. Or more correctly, in like 6 days. Which is good. Instead of it starting in like 6 days after all of your guests arrive. Which can take a while. Alright, I'm going to take the big stress loss there. And then I'm going to go and make a couple of families independent. So let's start by looking at you. I'm going to grant you independence, which stresses me out. If I do it again, I think that also is going to be stressing. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's critical, so I need to wait for another stress loss event. Okay. I can say, I've done a great job with this feast, or Hugo deserves all the credit. Direct vassal opinion +5 with every vassal. Yeah, I'll take that. Lassie will join me in my meeting. That seems good. People are fighting. I will grab some prestige off of that. Next. Lassie got me some prestige. We are growing closer to being a friend with this random person in my court. And the banquet is now over. Wonderful. That's all good. Lose some more stress because the event ended. We got great banquet in the municipality of Washington, which is development, growth, and popular opinion. And yeah, there we go. And we got some trait experience in the eager reveler trait. Wonderful. That was good. Although I just realized that bonus for the feast is, yeah, that's across that is at county level, so didn't matter which one of these we held it in, we could have got the discount. That's all right. Need a guardian for my daughter? I don't. I need a tutor. That's what I need. There we go. I could also put in the seneschal now. We should fill in a couple of these ones, I guess. One of the problems with getting rid of all the families, I've just realized, is we are going to get rid of a lot of these random vassals that just exist. We can put in for different jobs, but that's okay. Master of the Horse is going to be you. You'll then increase our army pursuit, which is okay. I'm just going to make sure we have somebody in all of these positions. You know, if we've got somebody suitable. We now have the money for it. Right. Lady in waitings, we want them to be people who like us, but beyond that, we don't really care. Been ear to the ground. Guess I could do that on both of them. Gives us better chance of finding people who are plotting against us. Hope can be our high almoner. Either of these worth doing? Make zealot vassals of the same faith like us. Not a huge worry of mine. Player heir can be our court poet. Musician. It's going to be you. I don't need you to boast of my legitimacy. Cupbearer needs to be somebody who likes us. It's going to be you of Louisiana. Food taster. It's going to be you. Jester is going to be this person of Caledonia. We will take some negative opinion there for that, but that's okay. Executioner. It's going to be my veteran. I'm going to forgive their crimes. Bodyguard's going to be you. And we have no artificers. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that we had people in all these positions now so we can get all these bonuses that they give us. We are a few veterans down, but that'll fix itself in a second. That must be because one of these gives you extra knights. Is it this one? Yeah, it's Master of the Horse gives you extra knights. So yeah, cool. That's good. Do we want to hold the world's quickest hunt in order to also lower our stress from that? I think so. But I also want to go into this direct vassals thing. Find people who are not doing anything and then basically just make them independent. That only cost us 47. That's fantastic news. That means we can do 2 of them without taking a stress hit. Yep, you. I'm going to grant you independence. Right. How much are we over? We're over 5. That's okay. Let's maybe hold... Oh, reunite America, definitely. We'll do that. Let's hold a very quick hunt as well. Which, if it gives us the hunter traits, which we don't already have... Wait, we don't have the eager reveler trait either. Oh no, we do, it's there. If it gives us the hunter trait, that means other hunters will like us as well, which is good. We'll hold just a normal hunt. We're going to hold that hunt in... in Woodbridge. Which is fine. I'm going to invite a ton of people, except I'm not. I'm going to go for max party size. Except then I'm going to uninvite everybody. I think you might see where this is going. I'm going to click the courtiers button. Double check that everyone's kind of in the same number of days. Yep. Start hunt. Let's go. Do I want to be a gardener? Yes, because that's a really good trait. Down to earth is also fine. For down to earth, that's a medium health boost. Alright, I'll take it. Metropolis is finished in Washington, which now means I can upgrade our Great Lighthouse to the next level. Wonderful. Let's do that. Okay. Are we moving? Oh, I think the game was just taking some time to work out what it was doing on the next... the next tick. Let's take Carefree. Lowers our stress gain, which I think will be really good. Because that might mean that we can do even more of these per, like 100 stress. What am I looking for? I thought there was a buck sighting, but I guess we'll go for the fox instead. That's fine. Hunting dog. I can get a hunting trophy for 10 years. Chance that everybody who participated in the hunt likes us, but 33% chance our dog dies. Well, I'm not going to do that then. I'll take the 1 prowess. That seems good. Oh, don't know what that event is. You would like to revoke a title. The Municipality of Richmond. I'm kind of fine. I could veto it though, but then it'll just make this guy not like me. But he already loves me, so yeah, I'm gonna veto him. Yeah, neighboring ruler lost war. Mexico expansion. Okay, cool. We have spotted a couple of lovers. I'm going to try and increase my success chance. Cool. Cornering the fox. I'm going to take the non-perilous option against the fox because we don't want to die doing this hunt that we're only doing to lower our stress. This person got captured. We will, or captured by a trap. We'll get them out of it. Hunt failed, but we will lose stress. Right? Yes, leave the adventure behind us. We got a hunter, which is great. Because that means other hunter characters get plus 10 opinion of us, which is just a nice bonus. And... oh, we didn't actually lose any stress. I guess you only lose stress if you are a hunter or you already have a personality trait. Oh no, we lost stress. There we go, we lost 54. It just wasn't on that particular bit, on that screen. Wonderful, we're back. What don't I have full control in? Manhattan. Oh, okay. Am I working on that? Nope. Okay, I think you could probably work on that then. You're just trying to increase control in Manhattan. Our stress is now dropped a little bit, which means that I can go to direct vassals, find somebody who's not doing anything for us, and grant them independence. Cost me 39 stress that time. Still can't do another one without stressing us out, but we're getting there. Now 4 vassals over. So we're kind of back where we started in terms of that. Wonderful. So, let me just check something with you. Are you still out of range? Yeah, you're still out of range. Okay. What's the plan? I think the plan might be to get some of this land over here. Like, as much of it as possible, really. Or we get California. Might be a good idea to go for California first. Because if we go for California first, we can take some land and then come back to them later, because we definitely need to declare multiple wars against California. Yeah. Okay. Declare a war. See, I can seize all the Azure lands. That only gives me that land. Just need to find out what the best war is. Not intervention. I can't do a holy war. Have I already done one? No, my level of devotion isn't high enough. Oh, right. And seize, yeah, that's all de jure stuff. That's on California. That's not going to work. Yeah, it's on California. Okay. What's actually underneath you? So there's this bit of land. There's a kingdoms, there's that. Do you have a kingdom? You have the kingdom Oh, let's say head of faith titles. No, you don't have a kingdom. Okay. So I need to raise my piety. We also need a new person to be a tax collector. Let's put you in there. So I think I said I could create a holy order at one point. Why can I not create one now? Found holy order. I am traveling. Oh. Am I back? You do not fulfill all the requirements. Okay. My level of devotion dropped. Ah, yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Also, let me just do that while we're here. Trying to figure out how we raise our piety really quickly. It's not usually a problem. Could do a pilgrimage. That raises your piety. Yeah. I could do a funeral. That also gives us piety. We got anyone we can do a funeral for? Over here in Washington? My uncle, Count Jantil? Perfect. Yeah. You know how much I cared for my uncle Jantil. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. My goal is to mourn, demonstrating piety. Wonderful. Right. Let's go. And the funeral starts. 3 months till it ends, but that's okay. I'm going to take the stress loss here, which is great. That means I can revoke some more titles. Yeah, I'm going to take your title, I think, probably. Yeah, I'm going to grant you independence. Cool. It's fine. How many am I over now? 3. Getting there. One bit at a time. 3 more months of this funeral. Pope died. Okay. Pope land stayed together. Need a new person to be our High Almoner. That is going to be you. Personal champion. Going to be you. Fantastic. Where are we? Back at the funeral? I'm going to take the 99% chance that I get piety and comfort this person and lower stress. Actually, it's lowering her stress. We get lowered stress either way. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't really need the... well, anything but the piety, basically. Let's continue doing that. Can I swing the scales? No, it's unavailable for another year. Interesting. More new powerful families. I'm going to speak of this person's virtues. Apparently. Scheme at court. Alright, cool. Let everybody know. We lose stress, which now means that I can go in here. Find someone like April the 2nd. And then grant her independence. Cool, just get rid of these powerful families. Okay, another 40 days. Let's take another big stress loss with piety. Which now means we can go in here. We can go to the... I might leave the Waltney family, I remember them. If there's a family where I'm like, I remember that person, I'm probably going to leave them. Otherwise, you're getting independence. Forced upon you. We're now 1 vassal over our vassal limit. It's incredible. This successor for the American Dream. Do I need another one, or did one automatically get assigned? One automatically got assigned. That's fantastic. Clear that out. 20 days left in the funeral. Successor for life. At home. Hey, we lose some stress due to it going into a feast stage. Chain libraries finished in Manhattan. I think I might just upgrade that immediately. The lowered stress means that I can now go in here, find somebody who is currently not doing anything, and grant them independence. Look at that, we are now no longer over our vassal limit, which means that we are now making our true amount of money that we should have been making, and we have our true number of troops. Was it life? We'll seek a worthy successor. Right. Back to the funeral. How close am I to the next level here? Very, very close. Okay. Your husband publicly calls you a hag. That doesn't seem very nice of him. I can get a weak hook on Clara the second. Yeah, sure, I'll get a weak hook on you. We gain a bunch of piety and lose a ton of stress. Level of devotion has gone up. You know, grant a few more bits of independence just while I'm here. I think I remember the DeWitt Troyes weirdly. Right. Grant independence. Next person. Oh, you're my personal physician. You're my food taster. Yeah, you are getting independence. Wonderful. So now we actually have space in our vassals. Like we actually have like some spare vassal limit. Crazy. Alright. Funeral has ended and we are now home. Wonderful. Now it's going to say I could found a holy order. Yes. But that now means that I'm a high enough level that I can declare the Holy War for Kingdom. And it has to be Nevada here, right? Because that'll probably kill the Empire because they won't hold enough land for them to have the Empire under the current Enclave rules that we have in the game rules. So, yeah. That's what I want to do. Let's declare a war against the eternal living guru Lyman II. Oh yeah, a while back, somebody was wondering why did I move, or more correctly, they were wondering if it would have been quicker, instead of getting my troops that were over here, and spending the 11 months while we were in the Civil War bringing them over here, whether it would have been quicker to re-raise them. The answer is maybe it would have been quicker, and we would have definitely had more supply. The problem that we had there is, one, we couldn't change our, like, once we made that decision, there was no way of changing it back. The other one is that all of this land on this coast was in a civil war against us. So we would have had to raise them kind of like in here and then the death march over this bit, which would have meant we'd have to go through so many more provinces. Sorry, it's completely unrelated to what we're doing now. I just felt it was like worth mentioning while we're at least looking at this side of the map. I think we raise our troops in SoCal and we head along here. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to raise my troops right here on the edge. Because I was just thinking, oh, we're going to raise troops on this side of the map. And then it clicked that I never mentioned that. Despite having seen the comment. Neighboring ruler lost war. Every time I see that a neighboring ruler's lost war, I'm like, to who? Ah, it says somebody else. Okay. Yeah, so that's to you. Oh, so that's us. We've expanded. Yeah, okay. That's good. So my vassal actually did something. Well, my vassal's vassal did something, I should say. I see an army. Wait a second, I see the boat. Are you going to land on me or something? Oh, you're neutral. Okay, level of influence has gone up to authoritative. That's nice. Continue raising the troops. We're waiting for it to do the big jump once our men-at-arms arrive. Which it still has not done. Diarch imprisonment. You want to imprison Irene of the Durham family. I veto that. And appoint someone new as life. There we go. It's fine. Continue chilling. Strange pilgrims. Strange tidings have come from the borough of Williston. It appears that the soil trappers, strange wandering militants, have declared the place a holy site, and their mendicants and pilgrims are flooding in. Worse still, we've heard rumblings from foreign courts that establish soil tapping rulers now convert to the borough of Willingston, or may now covet the borough of Willingston, and may attempt to take it by force. Okay, rulers of the Petromancy faith now have a claim on this title. Which is where? Yeah, I'm just gonna say they're probably like within our realm then. So I don't know. It's not my problem. Might be my vassal's problem, or my vassal's problem. It's not our problem. You got some men at arms yet? Nope. It's gonna take a while because yeah, we're really, really far away from our capital. There we go. There's our men at arms. Send them in here. For a second there, I thought they were taking the yeah, I thought they were taking boats, and I was like, why would you do that? Anyway. Should we buy the next tax office here? Here? Have I got all these extra buildings here? No, I haven't got the extra buildings here that we have in the other ones. Let's maybe just get you blacksmiths. Sure. Arlington? You also do not have all those extra buildings. Get you hospices, because you're in the same bit at... yeah, that Washington's in. Oh, you can do the extra buildings. Okay. Why don't you get me? Yeah, let's go for the Great Library. There we go. Right. Back down here. Troops are moving. This is our best one by commander skill here, but I'm going to put in this person because he's good at sieging. We are pregnant. Might be her husband's child, let's see. Apparently the previous one wasn't, which was a surprise to me. Let's see here. Get us the money. And in we go. For a siege. Just realized the siege leader doesn't matter. I'll show you why it doesn't matter on the next one. I'm gonna have to go through here to get to the other one anyway. Yeah, I'll show you when we're on the next holding why siege leader doesn't matter. Let's grant 5 of these people away. Right. Cool. So, continue over this way. Very slowly. Next one. And we're here. Okay, so why doesn't a siege leader matter? So, a siege leader lowers siege phase time, right? But if we have a look at this, siege phase time is the time between siege events, I believe, right? But because it's only going to take 9 days for the siege, we're never going to get a siege event, so it doesn't matter if they're quicker, because they're instant. Does this actually give us anything at the higher levels that's worth looking at? I'm waiting for it to... There we go. No. So yeah, actually a siege leader I think is pointless. I think we should just have organizers on. Yeah, if we don't think we're going to lose battles, we should just have organizers on. Yeah, where's my organizers? Again, I could use the search, but I'm not, so... There you have it. Okay, maybe the search would not be that bad an idea. Okay, any... organizers? No. Okay, well, that's good that I did that then. I'll just put in the best person then. Not that that matters either, but... Cool. Got this one. Head to the one next to it. Captured some prisoners. Delves 18 gold, and then you're not going to have any gold for that one, so we'll just get a recruit on there. Head in here. Get towards their capital. 2 people are now out of my prison. Hostile factions are getting disbanded. Esoteric practices. It's always esoteric practices. Fantastic. It was a success. Got some more renown. About to learn a new language, which will be nice. Wonderful. Do I want to send something in Spanglish to this person? No. It's fine. Let's continue learning some languages. So let's learn... What language do you speak? You speak... that language. Right. Let's head in here and continue sieging. Next one. Just realized that that's actually their capital. This is just the capital of their vassal king. Seized a new pedestal item, which we can get rid of here. Wonderful. Next thing. Let's siege it. Then after we've taken this, we want to consider maybe trying to get in at those armies over there. Oh, see the little Golden Gate Bridge. That's kind of cool. Obviously it doesn't connect, but it's kind of cool. Alright. It's fine. Right. Songbird. Put it on display. Gets this bird automata for 15 years. Makes this king like us. King of somewhere that isn't in my land. I am going to take it apart for 110 learning lifestyle experience. Yeah. Okay. Seems good to me. Finish the bailiff's office there. Can I upgrade the castle again? I can. To a megapolis. Right. And we have now taken their capital. I think we've taken all of it, right? Yep. Cool. Can I just walk out here and fight them? I think so, yeah. Okay. Do so. I got this thing. Yeah, it doesn't have anything I need on it. Right, let's go. Keep marching through this land here. Now it thinks we're going to get to this army, which we almost certainly are. Right. Keep chasing. I'll take the river crossing if they want us to have a river crossing. There's Fathomless Occultery, which is now a new thing in Connecticut. Oh, alright. Say, what mockery of our faith is this? There's a scandalous priest who I will condemn for piety. I have a new daughter named Anna. Alright. That's cool. Finished our chain library here. We can upgrade it to the next level. Awesome. Yeah, the development growth increase is huge there. Also, do you see how much learning we have? It's getting insane. Because we keep getting more and more of these libraries and things. Yeah. And as our whatever it's called, piety goes up, our learning keeps going up, which I think affects how much learning lifestyle experience we're getting, which is, yeah, it's all kind of feeding into each other. Very good. Right, bar the doors. I can send supplies for 10 years here. Sure, why not? That's all fine. It's just saying that I got a new artifact, but I don't care. Gift fit for Hugo. I can make him bejeweled for 10 years. Sure, why not? That's fine. Bunch of people converting to the new heresy. But that's okay, I'm not fully worried about that. Taking that siege back. Let's go beat up these armies. Cool. They've finished increasing control in Manhattan. I believe that my husband is trying to seduce us. He can be our lover. That's okay. Court chaplain. That's going to be Deirdre. New Jersey. She's good at it. I'm not going to go to your funeral. I'm not interested. Right. Let's go. Almost there. And about to attack in here. Well, a bunch of house members gain appointment, which I assume means somebody died. There was a funeral, so that would also probably point towards that. Right, chucking more and more men into this meat grinder. Good for us. It's just saying we got more artifacts, which I still don't care about. Not going to take the chance of getting typhus, so we'll take the stress hit. But I will counter that by drinking coffee. You know, caffeine buzz for 2 years and caffeine addict for 3 years. Alright, cool. Cool. It's good. Stress levels dropped. And we defeat this army. We must be capped on war score. Nope, we're not capped on battle war score. Wow. Okay. Learning perk. Let's grab ourselves germ theory. More plague resistance for our capital, which is what we really need. And it's 100% war score. Force our demands. Now taking all of Nevada. Wonderful. First things first here. Artifacts of low durability. Destroy. Destroy. Cool. Second thing. It's just telling me I got more artifacts. Yep. Destroy. We're destroying any green or grey one. We don't need them. Right. We now have all of Nevada, which is cool. Is that enough for us to subjugate California, or are we missing something else? We're missing Andreas, which is this bit right down here, the bit that we were just sieging, funnily enough. Gamble on the Strip. You have the title Las Vegas. I don't have the prestige to gamble. Okay. I guess we could do that. Dismantle the Guru ship. Oh, once I get this, I can get rid of... yeah, get rid of their Holy Order. Well, that'd be nice. Okay, anyway. Let's start by gaining a little bit of prestige. So let's usurp the Prefecture of the Northern Basin. That seems good. I'm going to usurp that. That's mine now. That now means that I can gamble on the Strip. Viva Las Vegas. The City of Sinners has always been the place to spend your coin in seedy casinos of roulette wheels, poker tables. As the Strip is within my realm, I take a trip to its famous boulevard, passing many colourful street performers. I enter one of the more respectable buildings, withdrawing my coin purse. Go to the poker table. Find an available table and take my seat. A variety of destitute characters stand around me, but the dealer stands proud and smiling. I place my bets, take my cards, and the game begins. Let's use our stewardship. We won. Wonderful. Right, glad we've done that now. Apparently flagellants at court. Are we happy with rampant flagellization? Yeah, that seems fine. Right, clear these out. Now going to give this away to somebody new. But, as always, we tend to just give these away to our family. So we're going to grant this to... where are we? Dynasty Theovelt. Proxy Wolfgang. Sibling currently has Tahoma. He is principalist, at least. Yeah. Where are we? I don't have the thing of Nevada. That's why I can't give it away. Let's create the Kingdom of Nevada. Grant to Wolfgang. Yeah, I'll do it this way, actually. Wolfgang. Perfect, and you can have all of that. Yep. Wolfgang should absolutely love us, because we gave him all that land. Perfect. And we are now over our vassal limit by 2. I can partially fix this in a second. It's okay. So let's partially fix this by giving away, or by making one of these people independent. You're high alm owner, personal physician, food taster. You're nobody, therefore you can be granted independence. Cool. If I do it again, I'm going to stress myself out, so I don't want to do that. Destroy that random bow. Sort by acquisition date. That's all fine. Cool. Unpause for a second or two. We're 1 over, which isn't the end of the world. Yeah, all of these are about to finish. Good. Factions. Independence factions got a lot of members, but it's not really in danger of firing that much. Yeah, I bet a bunch of these people have been dragged in as well, potentially. But anyway, that's fine. So, what have we got left on our goals? We got California, Colombia, this little bit of the coast, this bit, this bit here, and then we've got Greenland, and then that's us. That's us done. Do I need to start next episode in debug mode? I think the answer is yes. Oh, apparently I just need prestige for that one. Okay, so we can do Wyoming. Colorado and Wyoming we can do. Oregon, we need to be in debug mode. Washington, need Columbia. Okay. So I might wait until we've got Columbia and then do that, so I don't have to be in debug mode twice. Yeah, we can get those two by just getting the prestige at the start of next episode. This one, we need the remainder bit land. California, just need Andreas, and that will also allow us to get rid of the Guru ship. Although I can't get rid of the Guru ship because I guess I must have to have some land within it. Okay, anyway. We can do this anyway. That's all fine. Right. I think we have a plan for next time. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.